Tron Aries underperforms and earns only $60 million on its global box office opening weekend. Now, I have seen little bits and pieces of this. I will say the clip that I saw where I'm like, I kind of want to see the movie is the one where you see Aries riding the cycle, like that scene, because it looked so much like the original film. And I'm like, okay, this scene looks really good. And then I heard some stories about like what the movie's about, like what the setup is. And look, I don't like Jared Leto. Jared Leto gets under my skin. And I think that's the big thing is a lot of people just don't like Jared Leto, right? I understand that. But what do we think about this movie? I don't want to say it's completely done because we know it's still got time to be in the box office. We don't know what the rest of the run looks like. But I would even say that Tron movies in general, especially what Tron Legacy, didn't knock the doors off of the box office. You know what I'm saying? But it is a very, like, what about the Tron Uprising, the animated series? Anybody watch that?
I watched it.
How was that as a show? Because
it's okay. It's not bad.
Right.
I'll tell you, I retroactively like it less now that I know that what's his name? Doomcock's buddy that looks like Mr. Clean. Pasha. He was a writer on it. Knowing that makes me like it just a little less. Cameron Pasha. Sorry, I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah, I mean, listen, as someone who does not like the Tron franchise that much, or is not really invested in it, I kind of called this a couple years ago. Like, I don't mean to piss off anyone who loves this fandom or franchise. Please, like, don't let me take anything away from you. But like, this was announced, and like, I remember thinking, like, is there a fandom for this? Like, I know obviously it has its fans, but like, does it have enough of a fandom to carry bringing it back? Because Legacy didn't do very well, and the movie before that was the 70s, wasn't that it?
1982, the best year for movies of all time.
80s. Okay, yeah. So like, it's been a while for that one. Like, Tron has never been a big box office savior, and then you add Jared Leto to that mix. That certainly does not help. I know many people, including myself, it's like, well, maybe I would if it wasn't for Jared Leto.
They already are having a field day. I've already seen video after video after video about this.
And then, like, also you add to the reviews as well, right? Reviews, say what you want about, Rotten Tomatoes and stuff like that. That does play a factor. If a movie is just, if there's not hype around it, and reviews tend to play a role in that, it will do better than if it came out and it was like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's great. It's a must see. Most of the things I've at least seen for it was like, it's okay. So it's tough.
So I want to give a shout out to a tweet I saw from you, Joe. Here, we'll share this on screen. Where you said the film is better than Tron Legacy. So you liked it better than Tron Legacy.
Absolutely. And I love Tron Legacy. But this movie is a better sequel to the original Tron. This movie honors the original Tron because the 1982 film is still the best of the three.
Right.
And this one is just a much better sequel to the original. It's kind of everything a Tron fan could want. I mean, I'm not a Jared Leto fan either. I hate Jared Leto. but here's the thing. I hate Jared Leto, but we can't deny he's a good actor. Guy's got an Oscar. He's just kind of an asshole, right?
He is an asshole.
We don't like him personally. But does he give a bad performance in this? No.
Be careful. You're sounding like a shill, Joe.
Yeah.
You're sounding like
look, it's just a great look. And I'm a hardcore Tron fan. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I got my Tron arcade machine in the background. There. I don't know if you can see
let me enlarge your screen here. There we go.
Yeah,
I see it. There we go.
Flynn's arcade.
Oh, wait, did we lose Joe? What are the chances of that happening?
Tron got him.
Apparently, yeah. Wow.
He went into the grid or whatever it's called.
What happened? He's frozen. Joe, if you can hear us, we're here for you. Come towards the light. Come towards the light.
One of Leto's spies got him.
I will say this. I think the budget for this was blown out of the water. Like almost $200 million for this movie. I mean, look, it's got a lot of special effects, but that's really one of the big things bothering these films now is these crazy budgets.
That freeze frame is priceless. Look at that.
That's great, yeah.
is funny.
I'm kind of, and I don't think it'll matter that much because in that one he's be covered in VFX and makeup probably, but he's also in He-Man next year.
Oh, really?
He's
Skeletor. I forgot about
live-action
that.
He-Man.
God, yeah.
Which pisses me off because I want to be excited for that movie.
Look. At least his face will be covered up in prosthetics the whole time. So
yeah.
See, I don't know. I love the He-Man cartoon. I still have the DVDs that I got of that somewhere. And that was just one of those cartoons from that time. Like whether you're talking, He-Man, Transformers, Thundercats, I ate all that shit up. So I don't want to go into this movie with reservations, but I mean, they're kind of making that difficult.
I will say this though, I think we're going to see now that a lot of these movies have come out from Disney and some of these other studios where the budgets have been a big factor, we're going to see slowly like a pull back on budgets and trying to create films in a way that feels like it's going to be able to make that money back for the studios, if that makes any sense. I feel like that's the direction we're going, and I'm okay with that as long as you're not compromising the integrity of the story. I don't care if you cut corners other places. Just make the story good.
I think Lilo and Stitch this year changed everything when they made $1 billion movie on $100 million budget.
Yeah,
a budget that was meant for a streaming service. They are now going to see that and go, oh, we can do that for all our movies. And I think what will happen is retrospectively, it'll actually be a negative in a couple of years. It's like now our movies look like shit because they're not giving the movies the budgets they need. Instead of finding this happy medium where it's like, give them what they need while also not losing your mind and giving them a whole like kablunkel just for the sake of having, because I think that's what happens. It's like, it's not we need 200 million because we need it. It's here's a bunch of money because we have the money and you can just like I think there needs to be a balance there.
So I don't know if you guys are still talking about Tron Aries, but yeah, I'm a 180 from Joe. I think Tron Legacy is better than Tron Aries. And listen, the elements in there can make it work. It's just the way they went about it. It just felt like I didn't really care for stuff. Like at the very least with Tron Legacy, yeah, it's a follow-up to a cult classic movie that didn't really do well. But at least you had something in there where it's like, okay, the son trying to find his dad, and how much that affect both of them, and what does that mean of like what's really worth it, changing the game, or what do you think is imperfection or perfection? And man, listen, there was a lot of great stuff. I kept watching it, and I was just like, "Oh man, if only this was a highlight. You didn't need all this stuff." I don't know if you guys are still gonna wait for it to go watch it, but like, there's literally something in it that I'm just like, "What was even the point of casting this person?" And it breaks my heart because I'm a fan of this person. And like, thank God Nine Inch Nails did the music, because it was something to like clutch into the screen besides just the visuals. But then again, I look at Tron Legacy and like that feels more slick in a lot of ways, more stylized, and most of it's really like they actually shot it in stuff. They just enhanced it with VFX. And I think Daft Punk's score is better than Nine Inch Nails' Tron Aries score. Yeah, it just funky, man. And I like Tron Legacy a lot. As a kid, I tried watching Tron. It just was like a little boring. Incredible visuals for the times, and like I think like stuff that like built upon VFX writers and people who wanted to get into the industry. But to me, even now that like this one, I always thought like just follow Legacy. There's stuff there to like continue a third film. And they didn't do that, and then they allude to stuff, and it's just like, well, what was the point of alluding it if we're probably never gonna see it? And the title's Tron. We don't get Tron at all. The character is something. I
heard about that.
Anyways,
all right. We got a couple super chats here. Let's look at these quickly. Joe just disappeared. Not sure what happened.
The grid, man. He went to the grid.
I guess he got him.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lone Wolfie with the $5 super chat. Cody Leach intro to his review of Tron Aries killed me. He started with saying longest music video ever. Does that sound right to you, Ronan?
Yeah. I mean, again, there's stuff in there that could have worked. I think Greta Lee could have made a great, like, new addition to the franchise. And I'm a fan, and I you know what she was given, what she was able to do, I appreciate it. But it's just that like some of this stuff, which is like, what was the point of bringing it up? Especially after the work that Legacy had done, and just to continue on and then build upon that. You don't have to completely ignore stuff and just bring in a new element to it. And yeah, yeah, in some regards, yes. Some regards, no, because there's stuff to like I did dig, but as a whole, I'm like, man,
Do you think we're done with Tron? Do you think this is now a dead in the water?
I don't know.
franchise?
I really don't know because in 20 years, we might get a new one.
Yeah,
15
they're
years,
like, oh, let's try it again. Let's see if it can make money this
I
time.
don't know if we'll get Sam Flynn and Cora, which I'm like, there's a story right there. There's so much you could this fascination you could do with those two characters, and like.
I mean, they could do another movie. I mean, so we got, Tron Legacy. We got Tron Aries. What if they want to do a third one called Megatron? Wait.